Hello everyone, welcome back to the Through the Window podcast, end of year review 2021. What a year, we've made it, we're here with co-host Dan Pettit, Max Barham, Joss Henderson, and as always me, Big Lords.
Big Daddy Lords.
Over to you, Dan.
We're in the place. What a year it's been. What a time to be alive. We've made it, everyone. Thank you for joining us. And we've made it this year with one extra person, actually.
Good day.
Compared to last year's.
Good day.
Who are you? Tell me what your name is and where you're from.
Why do you deserve the job?
My name's Max. Hopefully, you aren't too unfamiliar with me now, English. Yeah, I'm the fourth Ottr. It's been a really, really good year, and I'm happy to be wrapping up the podcast with you today.
Yes, Max.
Nice.
Thank you, Max.
Beats.
Let's clap everything anyone says.
Clapcast.
Joss, wait
Yep.
a second, Joss. It's time for you now to talk.
Okay.
Please, go ahead.
You literally interrupted him speaking to tell him it's his time to speak.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know, just tell me something about yourself.
It's been... I'm about 6'3", not single,
Big dog.
big guy. Here at Otterworks.
Yes, you are.
Good pod.
You put me right on the spot then.
We noticed that towards the end of this year, Joss, you started to wear more of a grey hat.
I have. I was gifted a grey beanie by my girlfriend Charlotte for my birthday.
Come on.
Because I've liked beanies for a while, and Dan can always he always pulls them off, and I don't know how, and I never knew how to wear it for the first couple of weeks of owning it, but now I've worked it out.
You've styled a hat very well,
He's been
Joss.
studying.
I
Studying the
I
craft.
too did not know how to wear a beanie for my whole life
They're quite complicated
until I met Dan.
But then you found, but it's me, but it's also that lovely lilac hat that you've got. That
It is beautiful.
wonderful,
Brave.
and you've not worn it this week, and I'm sad.
It's just
No,
it's
it's gorgeous.
lilac for the non-creatives is a dangerous choice, mate.
Yeah.
For a man like me who understands twos and fours, not pinks and greys, it's hard to know when to put a lilac on and when not to.
Yep. But you did it, and you owned it, and that was great.
Did
Well
you
done,
learn? Well done, Ben.
Biggest improvement of the year goes to you.
Did you
Before-
learn by colour by numbers?
I just don't think it just doesn't flow as well, does it? Like, the palette of a 2 and a 4 doesn't go with the palette of a green and a snake.
Yeah, snakes and greens don't go well.
If you like.
Famously, they don't.
No,
No.
not that's the most traditional colour of snake, right?
I-
If you were a snake,
Brown,
you'd be a brown snake.
100%.
What kind of brown snake? Big one, little one, skinny one, fat one?
I'd be just big enough, mate, to get by because I think snakes have a hard time in this society.
Do you think they're not appreciated as much as they should be?
I don't think we should go into that right now.
You know, when we're born, that's something we're scared of, isn't it? Every
Snakes.
human is born scared of snakes.
They've got no legs.
And cats.
What we've not got like
No,
that.
they don't have legs.
They don't have legs.
So
that's
they're
why we're
just
scared, isn't
confusing to see because they just move.
it? Yeah, they are a bit
They
freaky.
do.
Do you know what I mean?
Like fish.
Freaky in the sheets.
Wow.
Do you know
fish.
snake backwards is Ekans, and that's the name of the snake Pokemon?
Wow.
Look at that.
What's another Pokemon that begins with C?
Charizard?
No, the other one.
Charmeleon?
There it is, Charmeleon.
Charm
How's it not Chameleon?
Charmeleon.
Charm.
'Cause he charms you.
Say CHARM.
Yeah.
Charmeleon.
Probably.
That's really
Look at
cool.
that.
Made that up.
Nice.
Should we get into the
Podcast.
end of year review?
Salamander.
Joss.
Well, boys, you are the co-owners of the business. How's this year been?
I like how you ask him, he goes straight on his phone. How has this year
I was
been?
looking at notes.
Let me read my feelings.
He has a bit of a script.
How has it been for you, the two owners of the business? I guess the start of the year, we're in a very different place to where we are now. I guess it was actually lockdown, if we want to talk about those.
Another bloody lockdown.
Another
Joss.
bloody lockdown. But yeah, how's the year been?
It was good. I think we had high hopes at the end of last year. We kind of knew what we wanted. And I think we've achieved pretty well this year. We've got a new office, new space, new person, new
And
kit,
New car.
and
new dog.
new dog.
Well done, Stella. It's outside
She's
sleeping.
outside, yeah.
Oh,
Sad
bless
stuff.
her.
Staring me down.
Yeah, I think it's been pretty good. Can't complain, can we?
We should run
And
through.
we're surviving.
We are. Well,
We
no,
are.
we're fucking thriving.
There we go,
Oh,
boys.
Look at that. That deserves the clap.
Can't stop clapping. After the podcast, we're
I don't know
clapping.
how bad it sounds yet. Josh is going to be hating it.
What new
Yeah.
kit have we gained this year? All the podcast kit,
Alright, flex.
the
Tesla?
C70,
C70.
the
yeah.
van.
The van. RIP Defender.
Big
Yes.
Um,
Any other lenses?
I
I don't think we bought any lenses this year.
Was the R5 this year?
Yeah.
It was this
Was
year.
the 100mm this year?
Last year,
Was it?
yes. R5 and C70.
Tripod.
Nice.
Couple of
Another
tripods.
tripod, yeah.
We gained one, lost one. Give a dog a bone. Left it at school. No way home.
But
Nice.
it's coming back for 2020.
It is. I'm going to pick it up.
Coming back. Well, that's really cool.
It's been.
We should put we should put a sticker on that tripod saying lost for 3 months. Like they
It's
did-
not a there's no tripod in there.
Oh, the tripod bag then,
Yeah, it's just a bag.
and the C-stand pole.
Boom pole. Yeah.
Boom.
I've got every item wrong.
Yeah. Nearly there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So we start. Go on, Sam.
I was just going to say we should
Sam.
try and get on Sam. We should try and keep onto these topics. We should try and just keep beating through topics. We
Let's
should
do
be
it.
short with it.
Let's keep
Let's
it
be
hot.
brutal.
So
Joss.
we started this year. We were in Old Town still.
Yes.
What was the transition to getting into this new
I
space?
don't really know. When did we start? When did we come and look at this place the first time?
We looked at the office on the other side of the business park, the one that
Yes.
was a 2-tier, kind of like a car mechanic-esque setup. And we just decided at the time, A, it was a bit more pricey, and as cool as the studio space could have been, because the roof could have been like 20 feet compared to like 9 feet, I don't think we would have had to have sacrificed the meeting room and the podcast room. And I think this office came out really fucking nice in the end. But yeah, we looked at that originally, and then we thought, we'll hold fire, and then we looked at this one, and the price actually seemed really good.
Yeah.
Because it was in the midst of COVID, and loads of people had moved out, and we thought, fuck it, we just put an offer in, and they were like, yeah, all right, then go on, then have that. And our rent, I know for a fact, our total cost per month was more than just the rent for some people in this park.
Wow.
That's how good of a deal we got at the time, and we've locked it in for 5 years. So really happy with the price we got.
Yeah.
Say la vie. Caesar's Day, Joss. That's what
Caesar's
we did.
Day.
Caesar's Day. Yeah.
Nice.
That's what we did in the day, wasn't it? Boom. Got in. Caesar deal.
Where
Signed deal.
does Caesar come from?
Same thing.
Salad.
He did deals.
You
Yes.
made the salad.
Yes.
Chicken.
Max, what were you doing start of the year last year?
I was
This
finishing
year.
my degree.
Fishing the degree.
Fishing degrees. I was finishing my degree. I was sat in my room in Bournemouth on my computer all day, every day. Good fun.
Now look at you, mate.
And now look at me. I do the same thing, just not in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Now you commute to do it.
Yeah. No, it was very dark. It was very dreary. And most of my days were spent scrolling Instagram, seeing certain people's vlogs and how much fun they were having in lockdown.
Boom.
And doing things.
Come on. Who could that be?
And now I'm here, so
Yeah.
dreams
And then
do
you
come
found
true.
Works.
And then I came across Ottr.
Prick. Sorry. So yeah, that was that, and then moved into the office. Well, we came to the office, signed the deal. Matt Cole came in, the wonderful tradesperson that he is, the Mr. Noel, built the whole place out, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did a smashing job. Put a hole in the bloody wall, which is pretty
Yeah.
good. Then
Got a
filled
window.
it with glass.
Amazing.
Practical, right?
glass.
He put whole glass.
Glass. Even the little things of putting the TV on the wall, all
Yes.
this wood on the wall
Oh,
as well.
Wood is wonderful, isn't it?
Still don't know how that works.
It looks
New.
great. It's lovely.
It's just hovering. TV's hovering on the wall. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Titch
Where are the
painted the whole
cables?
space.
Yeah, then props to Titch at Supreme Decorating for painting everything black and white.
Yeah. And grey.
How great. And grey.
And grey.
Ciao,
Great. Talk
We
about
love
grey. How about grain? Will and Ben.
Grain, yeah.
Props to them for building us
Smooth.
some lovely desks.
Flower pot men.
There we go.
Well, they
What were you looking at there, mate?
I was looking at March this year.
Go on.
Just
March.
I was just looking to see if there's anything noteworthy on the calendar that's popping up.
Nothing?
Yeah, we met the landlord for here and stuff. And we got the Defender reinsured, and that was a fucking nightmare.
How much was... Let's talk about the Land Rover. How much was that to insure?
I couldn't even go on it, could I? Because it was that expensive.
Oh yeah, it would have been the Defender for as an average. I think was around $2,000 a year for just me and you.
Insurance.
Yeah,
Tax?
$350.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's pricey.
Yeah, it was quite expensive.
But it's gone now.
And this, don't even get me started on the maintenance of the MPG. You know, it was a lovely car, but it was a wicked world for a wicked man. That car, and I'm not sad it's gone, but I am happy it's no longer here.
Wow, Dan, how do you feel about the Defender going? I feel like
I
it's-
was going to say I'm quite sad it's gone, really.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But I've lived the dream now. I've had the Defender. It was pretty cool, like you said. It was a great car to have, but...
I think if you looked at the bank account every day like I do,
Yeah,
you would share my distaste for the car.
Also, now, driving a Transit, I can really appreciate how bloody nice that thing is. to
A car,
drive.
yeah.
It's like a car.
Yeah.
You got 5 monsters out.
I brought one in,
Oh, right.
just in case I start lagging.
Gross, that's going to sound disgusting.
I was going to shout, but I decided not to, so that was a genuine throat noise.
Oh, even better.
Did you just fart?
We had to... Well, we're not farting.
Thank you.
So we ordered the Transit in, like, what, maybe April? And we had a 6-month wait, didn't we?
Yes.
So it was pretty mega. And we got it just after you started, is that right?
I remember.
Weeks, maybe?
I remember seeing your guys' post saying that the Land Rover was going,
Mm.
and thinking, "Oh my god!" I came across Ottr because they had the Land Rover, and it's going, and then I remember you teasing Van. I was like, "No."
We've probably lost so many people because of that.
Do you think so?
Yeah, people don't care about us anymore.
We're just other men with a
We're
van.
just van men now.
Men with Ven.
Dan with van.
But I tell you what, driving a million miles with GWR
Yeah.
would
Well.
have been a completely different story in a Land Rover.
Yeah, I
That
agree.
shoot,
Yeah.
mate. It shoots like that made me think this is why we have to get rid of it. Because I was sending you down to like Essex and stuff, and you were just like, I was thinking like, you've now got on a motorway for 3 hours in a fucking that car, 5-speed gearbox, and you're gonna have to fill up twice to get there.
Come back with a broken spine.
It was so impractical, mate.
It was. Anyways, on to the next topic. We shot the Chris Packham video as well early last year.
We did. I thought about that.
Chris
Finding
who?
about otters.
That was
You
our-
remember when Swindon was hit with the otter that came to town?
Oh my
I remember
God,
that video.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
That was so funny.
That was our first vlog back after
was.
lockdown.
Yeah, it was that week because it was just you and I in the office, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where were you? You must have been
Furloughed.
furloughed.
Uh,
That old thing.
That's what a smart boss does, you see. Furlough.
Smart boss himself. Yes, we went out to Lydia Park, tried to find the otter. Wasn't
successful.
a thing. Yeah, wasn't even there.
It's a good
But
video.
made a
though.
video out of it anyway. That
Yeah.
was good times. That's good times.
Can you give us a Chris Packham impression?
I can't. I haven't watched it in a while.
Come on, Dan.
No, I can't.
You can pull out the hat, mate. You don't need warming up.
No, I can't.
Come on, Dan.
Can I give you a different impression?
No. All right.
Hey.
All right. Give me an impression of a upset swan. No. Mate, it's that or Chris Packham.
I literally can't. I can't think of what he sounds like.
All right, mate.
Yes, the Chris Packham video. That was a highlight of mine early last year.
Mm.
This
year.
This year.
Nearly next year, though.
Doesn't mean it is.
Thank you.
What else do you have on your list, Dan?
Oh, you want to go through my list?
May as well.
Thought you had a list.
I do.
Go on
Go on then, what?
then. We shot a lot with KDEF from the forum for a lot of early
Milk?
last year.
Rebel Kitchen.
Yes. Haven't heard from him since, though.
No.
Not much.
Gone quiet, isn't he?
Shame, yeah.
Miss
I
that guy.
loved his vlogs that he was putting up online.
Yeah.
Haven't heard much.
Bring
But
back K.
hopefully 2022 is the year for it.
K's Way.
Yes. We shot a lot with Epic Games.
Epic
in
Games.
London.
Yes, we did.
That was good times.
Yeah, did quite a
Shot
break.
the car show with them, which is pretty cool. Nice. And I got Stella.
Yes, you obtained
got
the
a dog.
dog. A rescue dog.
She's not rescued, she's rehomed. I think rescued gives a bit of a wrong thing. It's just like, seems like she might have been harmed. Do you think?
Wasn't she harmed?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
What about the home that before she was in, the one you got her
They
from?
just didn't walk her much.
But not the ones you got her from, the one before that.
Yeah, they couldn't do it either. So then that's why they gave it to someone else who couldn't walk her.
Oh, I see.
But she got rehomed twice.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're her third home. She's only 3 years old.
Well, at least when she comes to the house of Daniel Pettis, there's not going to be a fucking endurance problem.
Yeah. Come March, they'll probably get rid of her,
Yeah.
if anyone's looking.
Jesus.
Joking,
I was not
joking.
expecting to say that.
Sorry,
A dog is
Stella.
not just for Christmas, Dan.
No, it's not.
No. Not that dog.
Would you eat Stella?
Would I eat her?
Yeah.
No. Don't ask me that in front of everyone. If you had to eat a dog or a horse,
Stella.
no, a dog or a cat,
Oh,
dog meat, like you don't know, there's no name to it. It's just here's a plate of dog, here's a plate of cat.
Is it like a tenderloin or is it a random part of the body?
It's a you know, like you get the chicken, like you had for lunch, the chicken slices in a little
Yeah,
plastic
slices
cup
of
from
cooked meat.
Morrison's. Yeah,
Is it specifically Morrison's cat and dog?
It's Morrison's branded cat.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
and
that's
Morrison's
probably
branded
pretty good.
dog.
Being asked this by a vegan.
I've got to know. just in case. Just is Stella safe or not?
I'm gonna go dog.
That's not. That's
All
not
right,
a
we
question
don't-
that I can answer. I'm
Don't worry,
afraid.
we don't have to answer that. We'll just let Ben live with that.
Fucking hell.
I would say cat, but I could not bring myself to eat a dog. But then I don't think cat would taste very nice, and I also couldn't bring myself to eat a cat either.
I could definitely eat a dog if I had to. Like if I was locked in the office for a few hours.
few hours.
You know,
It's the 6 o'clock, right?
you know,
Stella, you're up.
if you're not answering my calls, mate, a campfire's getting on. You know, and the dog's getting
In the
spit
office.
roasted. Yeah.
Come back and it's just a rotisserie dog
Oh, this is
on the
very
backdrop.
dark.
Sorry,
This is
change
weird.
the subject.
Oh,
All
right.
right.
I said we built a cyclone.
Cyclone. Jeez. Come to Coney Island.
Cyclone Rama. Yes,
We
the
did.
Infinity Cove. It costs us a cool X amount of money.
Yes.
That's a great amount.
Couple of G's. Well, more than a couple of G's. A few G's.
Racks.
Racks of G's, and it's all made of wood. And Matt Cole built that with his bare hands.
He did a banging job.
And I've never seen a man swear so much before at inanimate objects. And I've seen in Bruges, the film. None of you seen
That
that
went
film?
over
What?
all of our heads.
Well, none of you seen
You
it
said in Bruges.
in Bruges.
But you said in Bruges. I've not seen that. I need to watch it, though.
Yeah, it's a great film.
Someone else recommended me that the other day.
There's just a scene where he's like the gangster back home in London, and something bad happens, and he just starts banging the phone on the fucking table, and his wife walks in like, Jerry, stop that! It's an inanimate object. And he turns to his wife and goes, you're an inanimate fucking object! And he's the same actor who plays Voldemort.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
Plays who?
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
What's his name, Joss?
Ralph.
Ralph.
Fiennes.
Fiennes.
Ralph.
Fiennes?
Ralph,
Something like
yeah.
that.
Really,
So
really
many
good.
actors.
And
Don't know how you say it.
I think that line was actually improv, which is the even funnier part. My family have found it extremely funny. We rewinded it about 8 times.
I can see
Dan,
you laughing at that.
back to your point about you losing the race this year that you did. Should we talk about that?
What race?
That marathon that you signed up to, but you didn't do in the end. Oh, we're not talking about that. Right, Max.
Nice. Nice.
Max, do you have any feelings towards how this year's gone?
This year has been a
Rate this
very-
year for me, Max, out of 10.
out of 10.
10 being the summer of '69.
That was a good year.
Yeah.
I'd say a good 8 or 9. I feel like this year has been so up and down and up and down again.
Yeah.
And then up again. But it's about to be even better because we're going into another lockdown. Yeah, sorry to break it to you, everyone. We end the year on a high.
We're getting high.
No, I think it's been a very, very good year. Lots of change, lots of goodness. Joss,
Yes.
take over.
Josh, what's been your favourite thing that's happened to you this year, personally?
You started wearing beanies.
Start wearing beanies, mate. Yeah, went to Zara. That's it. Game over. Different man. Do you mean work-based? Or just
No, personally.
In my personal life?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a very hard question on the spot. I feel like work has been the main focus this year. I'm really sorry I haven't got an answer for your
Your
question.
sister got married.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah,
come
My
on,
sister got married.
That'd be nice.
Good work, Ben. Well done to Josh's sister.
Yes. she's
Many
not
happy
gonna-
returns.
That sister isn't going to listen to this, but...
She might.
yes,
She might.
She won't.
We'll tell her to.
Okay.
Josh,
yeah.
what's your favourite shape? Is it circle?
Rhombus.
Rhombus.
It's always been rhombus. You
Dan,
should know
Dan
that.
doesn't know what one of them is.
I do.
Go on then.
It's slightly like a circle, but not.
No.
It's an oval.
Wrong.
Well,
did you look at
I
my
was
shirt
still
when you
right.
said no?
Why were you
As I
still
said,
right?
It's like a circus. It's like a circle, but it's not. Which means it could be anything.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
suck on that,
he's
mate.
kind of he
It's
has got a
just
point
so.
there.
I'm getting a lot of circle vibes from you today.
What is that?
I'm just looking at you. There's so many circles.
Would I
going
be a
on.
circle? You calling me fat?
No. The button. You
tell
got
you
the
what,
O on your thing. Your glasses are circle. Your hat.
One of
circle,
you called
the
me
cuff-
fat in the last end of your review, so I can see a trend here.
That would
Yeah.
be him. Not me.
I actually think it was
Yes.
Ben. Yeah,
I wouldn't call you that.
you did. It was a funny joke. You didn't mean it like that.
Well, I knew if it was a joke by me, I knew it would be funny. But Dan, favourite moment of this year? Go.
All of them.
Come on.
Nice.
Yes.
Do you want me to help you?
Yeah, go on then.
You bought a house.
Yeah, that
You
was
got
good.
you got a dog.
That was cool. They were good.
What's your favourite one
Out of them two.
out of all of the things?
What's been the highlight for your year, mate? Come on.
I don't know, mate. Just being alive, I think. Just very, very appreciate it. Everything's going good.
Very appreciate it.
I very appreciate it.
very appreciate it.
Like you say, got
It's
a
been great
house.
to have me.
Got a house. I got a house in January.
Not asking for
Got
details.
a dog in March.
Downhill since then.
It's just
Good
pod. Good content. What can I say? I think it falls in the same category as like we always say. Is that are you looking at me through your fingers? Why?
Just nervous. Mate.
Why?
What are you about to say?
Like we always say about a lot of stuff, is you don't really think about it because you're in it so much that you're like, oh, this is a really good moment, but you don't really take it anything as a good moment. It's just another part of your day. You stop looking at me like that. Sorry. CrossFit's going really well at the moment.
Can tell.
But then I've like had good days, I've had good moments, good months, and then I've gone off for like a month and I've not done it for ages. But
Injuries.
at the moment it's good. Injuries, ongoing injury, but we get over that. We keep moving because we are machines. So yeah, I think the whole year, to be fair, has been pretty good. Can't complain. Thanks for coming.
Look at that.
Max, highlight of your year aside from getting the job at Ottr.
Okay. Work-wise, I think the highlight of my work year was the teal shoot. I really enjoyed the teal shoot. That was so sick. The main highlight of my work, though, was watching Dan fall off the scaffolding. I'd say that is up there.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I think personally, getting the ball rolling getting my degree and getting the ball rolling on moving out.
Yes, mate.
Thank you.
Big moves.
And then getting the job here.
Boom.
Becoming an Otter.
There we go. The
Ben.
scaffolding incident, can I just clear
Yeah,
that up?
go for it.
We were working on site at the time, and I was moving some very heavy objects,
Yes.
and lost my footing, fell straight on my back. If there's any CCTV of it, I want it deleted immediately.
Nice. Ben, what's the highlight of your year been personally? Did you move into your house this year?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Got a house. Got a cat.
What I'm supposed to say is the highlight of my year was buying a house with my fiance and then getting a cat. But my real answer is getting a Tesla. If I'm honest. Thank you.
Come on.
Nice.
Hope you're not listening, Amber.
It's nice that you got that in before the end of the year.
I knew the end of the year podcast was coming up, so I thought, need to get a Tesla before
There
then.
you go.
Deadlines.
Yeah, deadlines.
It's all about setting deadlines.
Yeah, probably that, by far.
Nice.
Why the Tesla? What does that mean to you?
Dream car.
Dream car at 27, baby.
Cheap.
Got the dream girl, got the dream car. Now I just need the dream colleagues.
Wow. Good luck.
I just need Matthew McConaughey to read me a bedtime story, mate.
Oh.
And then I can end it.
What's that? Jump on Cameo. I'm sure we can sort that.
Yeah. Is he on,
Well, that-
is he
well,
on
that-
Cameo?
That'd
Well-
be grandage.
Well,
Yeah,
that
be like
that brings us to our
£6
sponsor on this week's episode, Headspace. You can listen to Tom Hardy. We
I
need
thought
to
you were going to give us a
Just wait
McConaughey
till-
impression then.
No.
We should just wait till like March,
can't.
April and just do it as a tax write-off.
Cameo from McConaughey. What has been everyone's favourite shoot from this year? Max, you said teal.
Teal, yeah, for me.
Dan, favourite shoot of this year? We've had some pretty big projects, actually.
Yeah. Probably the Epic Games one with the motor show, motor car show. That's the word, isn't it? Motor vehicle show.
That was during like lockdown-y times.
Yeah,
as
so that
well.
was still pretty like solid lockdown, and they basically put a car show that would normally be in person. They put it like virtually onto the whole screen situation thing, and I was there for like 3 days, shot the behind the scenes of that. That was pretty cool. Also, another big project that I got signed off would be the one beginning with Z. That project loomed over me for at least a year, maybe 9 months to a year.
Just for Max, because he's looking like, what the fuck is the one we don't mention because another content went out because the client wouldn't.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't say their full name either.
Yeah.
But
I
basically,
remember.
it was a very, very long-standing job, and we finally shot it this year. And the stuff that came from it was good. I liked it. It was shot very nice. It looked really good. We
It's
shot
really-
it raw as well, which
really
was pretty
fun to
sweet.
shoot.
Yeah, everything was perfect
Mm.
on the shoot. Just the client was into it, but that was all they're doing. So
That was exactly out of our
shame
control.
on them.
Ben,
Sorry
favourite?
to bring the mood down.
Either the trike video,
Yes.
that was really fucking
yeah.
cool,
Boom.
or, and this is a weird one, I'm going to say Ilios, because they were the first big shoot we had in the studio.
Nice.
Where it was like multiple days, and we used both the podcast room and the studio, and that was kind of like as a producer, it was kind of like a dream come true to be able to charge for space,
Yeah.
and that was really cool.
And they're a cool client. They're doing
Yeah.
some like really good stuff. I
Yeah.
felt like I learned a lot over those few days.
Cool guys
with them.
and
Yeah.
girls.
Really nice group of people. I've really enjoyed the stuff we've done with GWR this year.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
all-
yes.
It's all been very like quick turnaround projects, but they've been fun, and I think we all work well under that kind of pressure.
Especially you, Joss.
Thank you.
Zing.
Thank you. And I also enjoyed National Trust
Yeah.
with Little Green because
Nice. Yeah, that was good.
I didn't do the edit for that, but you did. But it was just a really fun shoot to be on.
That's
really
probably because
cool
you were
project.
with me the whole time.
Yeah,
Not him.
Yes, boss.
Yes.
Yes, boss. Sorry, boss.
Correct answer.
Yeah.
Ah, good.
We launched this podcast this year.
Yes.
There we go.
TTWP.
Mate, we should listen to the end of year podcast last year before we did this one.
Yeah.
And then we could have thought about all the things we were speaking about, thinking, oh my God, look at that, Dan. You thought you were going to do this, but you actually didn't do that because you're an idiot.
Wow.
Okay.
Sorry, just
Let's go.
let out some vented
Okay, let's go.
Monster Energy anger there.
The biggest rises of this year would be Francis in the train world.
Big up.
Oh,
Big up, Francis.
we love Francis.
I want to get
Okay,
Francis on the
let's
pod.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That'd be so good.
I'd love to interview him about his past and the pictures, like Swole Francis. There's the many
Did you see-
forms of Francis. Yeah, I
Did
saw
you see
the
the video he
yeah.
brought out where he spoke about it?
I'd love to see like him break down his many forms. Train Francis, Swole Francis, Raver
Roadman.
Francis, Roadman Francis. There's so many.
He's a cool guy.
He's a great person.
So, all in all, how would you say the year has been? Happy with it? Considering there was like a 3-4 month lockdown at the start of it?
Yeah.
This year has been very unexpected.
In a good way?
Both. Couldn't predict any of it.
Nice. Is that business?
Both.
Wow.
What happened in business this year that you didn't expect, but you're glad that it happened?
We smashed our revenue targets. We brought on some really cool clients. We brought on another person. We opened a studio. We rented out the studio. We started a brand new podcast. There's just loads of things that I probably had no expectation of us doing at the start of the year. And now we're here. And at the moment, this feels really normal. But 12 months ago, this would have been fucking crazy to think about.
We're looking to bring 2 more people on as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
Growing.
Growing
What's
soon.
the future? What does the future bring?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Why don't we say some things that we can go back to in a year's time? A year from now, we can look back to.
What you expect to happen in the next year? From now until the next end of year review podcast?
I think anything that we can, like, from what we've seen over the last couple of months, you can't really.
Can't predict
Literally,
anything.
who knows what's going to happen?
Boris Johnson will step down as PM. England will win the World Cup.
Doubt.
Boris will step down.
Yeah, doubt to both of those things.
Yeah.
Dan will do some sort of endurance race.
Yeah.
100k again.
Josh
with a
will
weighted
grow out his
vest.
hair long.
200k.
I will. The
You need
Ottr
to.
channel is going to hit 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
10,000 subscribers.
100,000.
100,000 in a year.
Just keep
Imagine.
going.
Let's be realistic.
Okay, sorry. Million.
Max will move into a house.
Yeah.
Touch wood.
Yeah.
Hopefully, come on.
Nice.
House parties of mine.
On that note, were there any goals that you set yourselves at the start of this year that you wanted to happen, maybe personal or business related? Was there anything that you wrote down or you're like, I really want to do this year? Anything you put of previous years and you're like, this is the year I do this? Anything like that?
My goal, I remember writing down in November last year, because I was always a very skinny person, very, very slim. My goal was to put weight on. And I wrote that down. And I did that because of lockdown. So, shout out lockdown.
Now you're massive, mate.
Guess what?
I can't imagine you any other size apart from the size you are now.
Thank you, mate.
That kind of feels weird to say to you while I look at you in the eyes, but
I need to write. I'm going to write some more down for next year, I think, because I want to be able to look back on, or like when we do the podcast next year, reflect
And be shredded.
and be so small.
What out of this year, are there any recommendations for the people listening? If there's a podcast recommendation, a book,
Film,
a film,
album.
a pod. I just said podcast. Sorry, monster's gone to my head.
Dan, top album of the year, or what's your recommendation?
If anyone's got anything that they can say right now, fill in. I will come back to you.
I would say,
Stephen Bartlett's podcast and
I
Mo
was
Gorda.
literally just going to say that.
yeah. I wasn't going to say that, but that's the top answer, I think.
That's such a good
Okay.
podcast.
I listened to that the other day. It was really
Yeah.
good. I loved it.
Yeah.
It's really inspiring.
We encourage everyone listening to listen to The Diary of a CEO with Mo Gauda.
Yeah, and Bieber's new album kind of pops.
Does it?
I'm not going to lie, it does.
Nice.
It's pretty fucking fire, mate.
Wow.
Dan?
Ghost of you.
Podcast. I don't know. Did we listen? It would have been The Wolf and the Owl this year, right? That started
I
this
think
year.
so.
Yes.
So Wolf and the Owl podcast.
I think-
Recommend that.
Yeah. Top
album
podcast.
would be. Fuck, I don't know. I've just been listening to Sam Fender on repeat for weeks.
He's bloody good.
Feels
For
like
me,
forever.
For me, album would be the new Parcels album. Shock.
Nice.
Of course.
I think everyone should listen to it. I think it's amazing. It's bloody brilliant.
The Adele album's quite good.
Yeah. She's
Right
good,
on.
isn't she? Max,
Yeah.
what's your recommendation for people?
I don't know too much. Well, album-wise, I could not tell you. I've been listening a lot to Ali Abdaal.
Oh,
Funny
really?
enough. Yeah,
His
I've been listening
podcast?
to a fair amount of his podcast stuff. Yeah, and it's actually really interesting. I think Stephen Bartlett, staple podcast. I think everyone should listen to that. There's definitely. I feel like no matter what industry you're in, there is a takeaway from it.
Yeah. Just
you
life.
get- literally. But yeah, other than that, I think just productive. I think this year I never really used to listen to podcasts or like anything like that. I think this year I really started to try and adopt it, and I've realised the power that they have, because you spend I, especially as a student, spent so much time listening to music, and now that I commute every day, spend so much time listening to music, and I literally just replace listening to some like rap music or something like that at 8 a.m. with listening to CEOs talk about their businesses and how they navigated life first thing in the morning, and it really does have an effect. I
does.
think.
It's kind of the
Yeah.
nice thing about a commute
Yeah,
is that you get that alone time just to divulge into one thing
Yeah.
like a podcast.
Yeah.
Do you find that? Do you listen to because you were enjoying
Only when I drive.
When we moved here, you were like looking forward to having a bit of a commute.
Yeah, but it's just not long enough to dive into a
Get into
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
2 songs or one long Metallica song.
it is kind of is part of the reason why I was really looking forward to starting here. When I got the job, I was like strangely looking forward to commuting, and it wasn't really something that put me off, because I was like, as I said, I can sit and just chill and listen to music or something like that. Especially if you're working in London, then you have to get on the train, and that is just faff.
If you've got a partner at home, it's almost the only time you have to yourself is your commute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that I hardly listen to podcasts. I have to make a conscious effort to do it, because I don't do it when I'm at work. So I'm like, I
Can't
need
do
to focus
both.
on something.
Yeah.
When I'm working, gym, I don't really listen to it in the gym unless I'm like running or stairs or whatever. But it's best when driving.
So funny you say that. I think the time I listen to podcasts most is in the gym.
Really?
Yeah. I don't often listen to music unless I finish a podcast and I've got like 10 minutes left of my workout, whatever. But I feel like having a really strong motivational podcast, or even like a funny one, like the Wolf and Owl that we listen to, it's just nice to start your day like that, because you go to the gym in the morning, you're focusing on your workout, but then you've also got that going on in your head as well. It's just such a good way to start the day. And I listened to the Mo Gauda podcast when I was in the gym as well, and that was just like, oh my god, I feel like invincible right
It
now.
gets you so psyched.
And that day I was like, I was just flying.
I'm
It
unbreakable.
felt great.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I finally listened to it.
What would you like to achieve personally this year, next year? Any personal achievements? I would like to get one muscle up.
Come on.
Aim for 10, baby.
Once you've got one, you can get 10, mate.
You think?
Yeah. The first one's the hardest by far.
Yeah. I spoke to Luke about it this morning. He was like, I was like, next year I'm getting a muscle up. And he was like, that's great. But he said, you should probably think about working on these little things that will get you, like, if you can do 7 strict pull-ups and then 7 dips, and then you do 10 and 10, 20, 20. He said, when you get to like 10 of each, 10, 20 of each, you'll get to muscle up and it'll just be you've done everything to get you onto that,
They say that
exercise.
as soon as you can do 10 pull-ups, you have the strength to do a muscle-up.
Really?
Yeah, the rest is form. Because what I've found when doing muscle-ups is that muscle-up form is the hardest thing to learn. But then once you've got it, it's like...
Technique
you
is
can
so
just do
hard.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
So hard. But yeah, just smash pull-ups.
One goal. Muscle ups. And a 100k run with a weighted vest.
With a weighted vest.
Jesus Christ, mate.
Liver
Set-
King here.
Liver King. Set some realistic goals on it.
I kind of found the other day, I was like, I think it was at the weekend, I was like, because we haven't really got much on this week. Wouldn't it be funny if we just did if I just do some insane fitness challenge where I'm just like, Josh, do you want to just film me do a 100k run or something? And I'll just get a vest on and we'll just try and smash it.
You wouldn't be able to do it.
I don't know. I would grit through it.
Trained.
Yeah.
Do you
I'm
reckon you could do
fit, but I'm
50?
heavy.
You could do 50.
I'm not like, when I was doing running, I was slimmer and I was finer and that's what I was doing. Whereas now I'm not built for running distance.
How far do you think you could do confidently right now? Let's go outside. We're running. How far are you going?
You got 24 hours.
50, I think I could probably do
50, 60?
Yeah, 50k straight running
Without stopping?
Nah. On the Ridgeway?
at like a jog. Yeah,
Without stopping? There's no walking. I don't believe that.
Man, I did 5k and I thought I was going to pass out.
Yeah, but this is Dan. He's like built in
That
Siberia or
is
something.
outrageous.
what are we doing tomorrow?
Yeah, Ben, you got to do it as well.
I could do it on a motorbike.
Ben will be in the Tesla.
In the mud.
I'm out of charge.
Don't worry, I'll pull you. Yeah, maybe 50k is a bit ambitious. Nah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, I reckon 50k is probably good. Yeah, you could do that. If the thing is, it's not that you could. It's not 100k you can't do. It's the last 20k that you wouldn't be able to do. I don't think.
That's where the mind comes in. Yeah, mate.
But I think your body would just be like, no, sorry, mate. You can't do this on chickpeas.
You need some liver and bone marrow. That's what you
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
I need Liver King.
Do you think you want to do a big endurance run?
Nah,
No?
I'd rather just do more kind of CrossFit based, not competitions, but like in-house competitions.
Yeah. Nice. Ben, what are your goals for the next year?
I would like to work out consistently.
Nice.
I can help you
The
with
year of Swole Ben.
that. Yeah, what's your wedding next year, mate?
Yeah.
Getting married.
my God.
Yeah.
Boys getting married.
I'm not really interested in being swole. I just want to.
Lean.
I'm
Fit.
I'm happy to look overweight if I get the mental benefits from exercise.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care at that
That's
point.
fair.
That's very nicely put. Yeah.
But unfortunately, when you exercise, you do get fit. You do get in shape.
Those
So,
pesky muscles.
but I just don't. I think I just don't have the love for it anymore. I think I need to reignite my love or my passion for exertion and exercise. And I think I have to find that, if I'm being completely rational and honest with myself, I have to find that in racket sports.
Nice.
It's the only one. It's the only one I think that
Any particular racket sport?
You should do squash.
I
That's
think
like quite
I
intense.
think I should do squash.
It's
That'd be good for you.
horrifically
Yeah.
cardio intensive.
I've never done squash. I wouldn't mind giving that a go.
Yeah.
You've done it before.
No, I played my dad once and he absolutely battered me.
Of course he did. He's a senior Lawton.
Well, my dad gets new hips next year, so I'm hoping he'll be able to teach me. And
Time to
then
rinse him then.
I just want to.
Do it while
Well,
he's
if it
weak,
becomes like
mate.
Iron Man.
Let's get him now.
The thing is, I think if I played him now, he'd allow himself to die.
Call him out.
to win.
Call him out.
Nah, because I'm not confident enough. Mate, he could be in a wheelchair and he'd still win.
Yeah.
It's just dads in it.
Just dad.
Just dads, yeah.
Just put a racket in John Lawton's hand, mate, and he can just slay on the court.
Not the only thing he slays when you put in his hand. Anyway,
Wow.
That is your father.
have any of you noticed this year, or noticed as you've gotten older, that you're starting to become more of an older man, or you value the things that you didn't think you'd ever value as a younger man, but you're now starting to think,
Yes.
okay, and what were they? What are they? What are there any things you've caught yourself doing, like a Saturday afternoon, thinking, I have matured by doing this?
Sitting on the sofa and watching a podcast and just wanting to be by myself. Charlotte's at work and I'm like, this is nice.
Just be completely comfortable by yourself.
Yeah. I think that's actually a serious one, just being comfortable by myself.
That's nice.
I'm very happy. I would happily go out for a big long walk or go to the cinema or go and do some sport by myself. What about you?
Probably
Garage doors.
it's something something to do with doing DIY at home, and then like Amber coming up to me and she's like, "You did really well there," and I'm like, "Thanks, babe." And I see my parents in that moment. Like the same thing used to happen when I was a kid, and my dad would do something, and my mum was like, "Good job there."
Yeah.
And I've realised this year that we as men yearn for encouragement.
Yeah.
You know, we need it. We live off it. And Amber knows that all too well, mate. If anything, good job, Ben. She doesn't even know what the fuck I've done. She just knows I need to hear it. That, or like the time when I told you about the other boys the other day when I dismantled the Dyson over my dining table, and I had like all the intricate fucking screwdrivers, and I was putting it all together like it was a toy. That was pretty daddy.
I can't wait to be able to do DIY and just like
Oh,
put
you'll
stuff
love
on
it.
the walls,
So
paint
fun.
everything.
Mate, I'll have so
so
many
good.
projects for you. when I move in.
Let's do it.
I hate it, and I don't even bother with it anymore.
I was going to
'Cause
say, I'm
just
going to
like,
hate
I
it.
can't- I'm shit at it, and I don't want to do it because I'll just do it wrong. The other day, I had to put a like a latch between the two doors that go between the kitchen and living room. Stella keeps pushing her way through them because she's a brute, and I had to put a sliding latch between the two.
Right.
It's a fucking easy job. Just got a screwdriver out, put like 2 screws in one end, put the other screw in the other end, and there's like the wood is flush, and then it has like a little lip where the doors kind of meet.
Yeah.
I put the screw straight through the lip bit. As soon as I put a screw through, the crack just goes up the door. Now the wood has the door has a fucking crack through it, through the wood. And I'm like, had I thought about that, it wouldn't have happened.
Did you?
But I'm an idiot.
Did you drill a hole before you put the screw in?
Nah, just screw straight in.
That's why you need to drill the hole first.
Wow. I didn't have a drill either. I just did it with a
Oh, you
screwdriver.
gotta get a drill.
Fucking
Just-
hell, mate.
Just brute force it.
I would have done the same thing. Though. I would have been like, screw in wall.
Yeah. I was like, I don't need a drill for this. It's only like soft wood.
Mate, just dedicate about nine months of your time to woodworking videos,
I would.
and you learn all those like 1 minute mistakes.
I want to get to a stage where I can just, I just save up all these jobs and then get someone in to do them.
Yeah.
It's a book.
Yeah.
Just get Ben in.
Fuck that. Nah, I'm not doing it. I wouldn't find it fun.
Luckily, Hannah's brother is really handy, so he's actually put mirrors up and all sorts in our house, and he loves it. Wait, I think he does. So thanks to him.
Thank you, Hannah's brother.
He's probably saying at home right now, I fucking hate putting fucking mirrors up.
So yeah,
Have you got a drill, Joss?
I do have a drill.
What have you got?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know the brand.
just to be your
Oh.
personal goal.
It's Black & Decker.
Nice.
Good brand. For next year?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Go on then.
Personal goal is, I guess, move flat.
Yeah.
We're looking at some places soon.
Tomorrow.
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 Yeah,
Tomorrow.
looking at a place tomorrow. That would be nice to finally move, just because there's like little things that we don't like about our flat at the minute. So it'd just be nice to get somewhere new. I guess just keep growing with the company.
Nice.
Keep growing with Ottr. Nothing major. I just want to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
10,000.
10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
100,000.
Max, any goals?
6-pack.
I don't think I'll ever have a 6-pack, mate. That's far too much work. No, I think, first one is move out. Get that all sorted, that locked away. Same as you, grow within Ottr, grow Ottr. Hopefully get Tattoo Tour to a good level. Interview some more really cool people. I think a personal goal, my main goal is just to move out and start living my best adult life after spending 4 or 5 years at uni. I want to go full adult mode, which I'm on my way to do. The ball is rolling. We're getting there. And then I can start talking about drills and lawnmowers and installing garage doors and all the things that other people do when they're in their late 20s.
Can I re-answer my question? I just want to do more passion projects and make myself do stuff more. Don't look at me like that.
Like what?
I don't know, just like
That's good.
make more films because I want to make them. Because I have all these ideas and I just never execute any of them.
What's one of those films on that list?
I would
Let's put it on the table.
Have you got like a list of like ideas, like film ideas that you want to make?
kind of. I just want to make something to do with climate change. I just need to find a topic. I just want to go like whole hog, make something really sick, interview people, everything.
Polar bears.
Polar bears. What about them?
You should just make a film of polar
Interview a
bears.
polar bear?
Yeah.
That'd be
If you
sick.
could
If you get that would break the internet.
I'm pretty sure the Coca-Cola one comes round this time of year.
I He does, doesn't he? What's his name?
What,
the lorry?
No, the polar bear.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola
The Coca-Cola.
The Coca-Cola polar bear.
Yeah.
Buzz.
Is that a thing?
Yes, mate. You've been living in a rock.
Living in, I think, under a rock.
Murphy the Bear.
Nah.
I've been living inside a rock, Dan.
Do you remember, mate?
Inside or rock.
Did you ever see the Coca-Cola lorry?
Yeah.
It was insane seeing that as a kid. That was like going to Disneyland for the first time.
Nice.
Wouldn't know.
You should make a photo book.
I would like
I'd
to
love
do
to
that.
see that.
Of hand
Just need to
dryers.
take more photos.
Hand drive.
Take more photos.
Film
Take more
photography,
photos.
YouTube would eat that up.
It would.
I'd buy one. So damn cute.
Another goal I would like to have is to stop having intimate eye contact with Dan.
Yeah, it happens
Seem-
all too much.
seems-
I don't give it to you that much.
It just happens too often, mate.
Does it?
Yeah, I think sometimes we just bottle and just go
Alright.
for it.
I'll look away from you every time
More tech podcast.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like. To get that to a point where we are rivaling MBKD.
MKH birthday D.
Yeah.
Mm,
now.
Imagine we do that in a year.
that'd be cool.
That
would be
would be cool.
We need more tech.
I think Dan should.
tech.
Dan should.
Buy a Tesla.
Dan, no. Ooh, well,
Yes,
yeah.
he should.
Dan should start wearing his glasses more.
Yeah.
He should.
Thank
Because
you.
we can all unanimously
I do
agree.
need to. I want to get some more glasses. Actually.
Dan looks good with glasses and he looks good with a bit of stubble. But we found out this year, not too much stubble because he does start to look like Rainn Wilson.
Wow. You only just told me that. Why didn't you tell me that back then?
We didn't know at the time.
Fair enough.
But with a bit of stubble, you look Keanu Reeves good, mate.
Yeah.
It needed like a month of reflection for him to come to that conclusion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know at the time. My awareness wasn't high enough.
Oh, that's cool. I appreciate that.
You know, just
Ah,
like
that's
right
cool.
now, I might not know that I'm hurting your feelings, but tomorrow I will.
What a gentleman.
Arigato.
Arigato, adormesan.
Can I set a goal for you to use your roller skates more in 2022?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
What goal would you set me?
To stop leaving your shoes and shit all over the office and van.
This is not the place all the time for that.
Shit. All right, I will not do that anymore.
Go around the table.
I will go into that van and clear my four pairs of shoes out.
I opened the boot of the van, mate, today, and there's just jackets and shoes everywhere. And I'm like, how do you even have this much stuff?
I don't know.
To be fair, it does come in handy when you're on a shoot.
Too many clothes.
it does.
And
to be fair.
I can go in the van and know that there is a jacket waiting there
There'll be,
to be
some
used.
sort of warm jacket in there. Yeah.
and a pair of docks in case my feet get smaller and I
Or you've
really
got
need it.
a skinhead rave to go to.
Yes.
What advice are you giving me for next year to work on?
Keep being you, baby.
Come on.
I don't, off the top of my head, I have no idea. I'm not very good at on the
Spot
feedback.
feedback.
Spot feedback, yeah.
We should do it like quick fire. Go around the table. For each
Go on.
person.
Go on.
Wear that hat more often.
Okay.
Or
can
more
do.
variants of that hat.
Will do. I will buy some more.
Buy more hats.
Okay.
Different shapes.
Will do.
Grow your hair
Shades.
out.
Hair's growing.
Lovely.
Need to thicken the beard up again.
I wouldn't change you, Joss.
Ah,
Make more
that's
photos.
bullshit.
I wouldn't change you.
Agreed.
Please do.
What I would change is everything else.
Around you.
I change your environment.
You know
What
when
does that
you know
mean?
like Photoshop when you
I'll
can
never tell
like
you.
select a person and then you
Yeah.
hit select inverse.
Inverse.
Ah.
So just like highlight you then select inverse.
Gaussian blur.
Command Shift I.
Yeah. Photoshop things.
You wouldn't know this.
I'm
mate.
fucking so lost.
Give me some goals. Give me some goals.
Get six pack.
Get a
One
six pack.
six-pack.
Get Hensher.
God, don't set them too high.
Would you ever start playing rugby again?
I did say to myself that I would start playing rugby again,
Start playing
when,
rugby
I hit
again.
when I hit a certain weight. But
Let's do it.
I don't know. Okay, I'll
you
take
need,
that on.
You need to give Dan more stick for being Dan.
Yeah, use the
can't do
Sony
that.
less.
I can't do that. I can't. I can do that. I have done. I've only used it once since being here.
That's the point.
You mouth that like fucking Dwight from The Office. Use the Sony less. No, not Dwight. Who's the fat one? Kevin.
Kevin.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So play rugby. Use the
rugby.
Sony less.
Use the Fuji more. Do you think you've used the Fuji enough? Could you use it more?
I think I could definitely use it more.
Could you take more photos?
I think I forget I have it a lot of the time. I keep it in my bag because I take my bag in with me to the office every single day. So I'll put the camera in the bag. But then usually as soon as I get in the office, I'm working on edits or I've got stuff to do. So the camera just sits in the bag. I think I need to do what you do and have it round me all the time
Around me.
so that I don't forget it's there. But no, I need to use that more.
Nice.
Ben,
What?
have you got anything for me?
Give Dan more stick.
Okay,
Cool.
nice.
What have we got for Dan?
None of you gave me any feedback.
We haven't done Dan yet.
For you, make more teas and coffees.
Oh yes.
Have a
please.
tidier desk because you always collect bottles.
Yeah.
They are there
I
every single day.
I think I've actually improved this quarter.
Have you not seen your desk
Water.
recently? Like my desk is a mess, but at least I don't collect bottles from like 3 lunches ago.
That's not always true.
What did Charlotte do the other day when she came in? She piled bottles high on top of bottles because you have like 4 of them on your
That
desk.
was Charlotte. I thought that was you.
No.
Nah.
Charlotte brought those bottles in.
I'm going to stitch up Ben.
She brought them from home.
You are getting better though. Yes, that would be my one for you.
I'll take that on board.
Eat less meat.
I'll take that on board. Yeah, that should be up
because
there.
You don't need to eat this much meat, mate, honestly.
I am thinking about buying a cow.
A whole cow
Keeping it in the garage.
in the garage next to the Tesla.
I reckon if I put it on a treadmill,
On
I
top
can
of
charge
it.
the home with it.
all of this is just a ploy to save money on charging the Tesla.
You'd probably be better off getting loads of hamsters rather than one cow.
Oh, a Kauai farm.
Yeah, oh, don't talk about him.
Sorry.
I think you need you. What? Stella at the door.
Stella's at the door.
Oh. I think you need to get into your tennis or your squash.
Yeah.
Or something like
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
Yeah, I do.
I think that'd be good for you.
You need to find a fitness, mate.
Or just a hobby.
I'll
You're
join you
right.
with squash.
No, I can't play. I need escape from you, mate. That's why I work out.
No, we need competition. That's what we need.
We have that at
No,
work.
you don't.
If I'm
No,
better
you do
than
not
you,
need that.
you will get better. Because I'm going to be better than
Nah,
you.
'cause there's some things I have to accept that I'm never going to beat you on, like endurance.
Or squash.
Mate, I could get trained by Goggins, and I couldn't outrun you. You know that
Just in me.
because you're in here.
Yeah.
You're in my head.
That's where I am.
Can I set you a goal to experiment more with your Zara and Arquette hauls? Because you went through a phase of like getting loads of like new jumpers and like new jackets, and you'd always come in a really fresh, like drippy fit.
Yeah,
And now you've stopped doing that.
Well, yeah.
Since you bought a Tesla, you've changed since you bought that Tesla, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but like, you know, there's things that had to come out this month, like the garage door, and you know, I can't just afford drippy drips. your fucking goal for me is to spend more on clothes. That's such a fucking shit one. Yeah, all right. I'll be more drippy. I will leave less bottles on my desk and have more sportif, Leacock sportif.
Good.
Right, Dan's then. 'Cause I've already given Dan my Vanarama one, but you ain't got any from these two.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Joss?
Thanks, Joss.
Take more photos as well.
Thank you, Joss.
Take more photos.
More photos.
That's not a good one.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Loads of
It
photos.
takes loads.
I want to see. Okay, here we go. I want to see Dan making like a photo project or series that is for himself, not for Ottr.
Thank you, Joss.
Can you take a lot of photos that end up on Ottr? Do it for you. I know you are Ottr, but I want to see a photo book by Dan Pettit.
To be fair, I would like to see that.
Are you funding it?
Yeah,
All right. Soon come.
it's just
My goal for you is to do the acid bath workout.
What's that? Please describe.
It is so you line them up next to each other. You get a bike,
Yeah.
so like a what's it, exercise bike, a rowing machine, and a ski erg.
Yeah.
And you ski 500 meters, you row 500 meters, and then you cycle a K as fast as you can.
We should do that.
It is the most horrendous thing I've ever done in my life, and it makes you feel broken. But then you feel broken for about 20 minutes, and then after that you feel like you could punch through a building because you just feel amazing. And I really want to see, because that is like the hardest workout I've ever done, and that most people I know have ever done.
That's great, but I get that feeling from like putting in a sum algorithm on Excel. I've been able to punch through a building, so why don't I just do that?
Because it's not about you, man.
It's not your goal, mate.
So, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
Back in your box, yeah?
Oh, if only I had a box, mate.
That's my goal for you, Dan.
All right, I'll do it. I will film it. Maybe I'll do it over Christmas. Yes.
You're a madman.
Joss, meet me there.
Okay.
To the gym.
You
I'll
can
film
both do it. You can both do it.
Nah, I'll film it. That sounds like torture.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's good fun though.
Well, that's been a lovely year-end podcast, boys and girls and ladies and gents, and dogs and cats and missiles and mouse. Dan, why don't you take us away and lead us off this podcast for one final time for 2021? Thank you.
Okay, everyone, take a seat back. Let's relax now. Okay, Joss, I want you to relax.
I'm relaxed.
Okay.
What about me? Can't relax.
Joss looked more tense. You're always relaxed.
Oh, okay, cheers.
Sometimes when you start a year, it's not going to be the kind of year that you expect. Much like last year, Joss. Last year was a crazy ride.
It was.
I mean, this year was a crazy ride. We started with a lockdown, and maybe this year we'll start with a lockdown. When's this podcast getting released?
Monday.
It's Monday, so yeah. Who knows where the
Merry
next
Christmas.
year... Merry Christmas, everyone. Who knows where 2022 will lead us. We've heard many things on Instagram about it's just another version of 2020 because it's 2022. But all I know is that 2022 is going to be your year. Make it your year, Joss and Max and Ben and Hannah and Stella and my mum.
Sally Ann.
Yeah. God rest. Thank you to everyone. Thanks for tuning in this year, and may peace be upon you all. Amen.
Bush to Mahagade.
Happy New Year.
Did you say God rest instead of God bless?
Yeah, I think so.
God bless you.
Oh, bless you.
You can't just put God to rest, mate. That's not how this works.
That's what people say, though, isn't it?
God rest.
You don't put God to rest. God is eternal.
No, I said God rest. Did I say God rest?
You said God rest instead of God bless. And the
God
first
rest
thing that popped
yourself.
into my head was that. God
Oh,
rest.
bless you.
I'm going to get my booster.
All right, good luck, everyone. Hope
I'm going to get my booster jab. This is hopefully the only booster jab we ever get.
Let's go.
that was a mic drop, wasn't
Wouldn't
it?
that be funny to listen back and it's like this time next year? Oh, we've had
Yeah,
the Omicron, this.
This is also the moment where Ben gets a booster and he grows a third leg.
Can we
Fourth
get
leg.
Stella on the pod?
Thanks for listening.